CVMA Round 4 recap. My first race Saturday was amateur Formula middleweight.
They're off. Nice start from
Someone crashed going up the slide right in front of me, but there was no red flag. Then I was holding up Thomas Higa basically the whole race. Then on the start of the final lap, Thomas Higa finally makes the pass. Chase looks to pass it as well, coming into crash corner, but he runs wide and loses a position instead. Then Greg McCord chases me down, but I hold my position and finish 11th. My second race is Formula 40 middleweight. I had a decent start, but Josh Lerner passes me early. On the first lap, Dan McCormack is making some moves, but stays behind me for now. Then on lap 4, Greg Carnes passes us both. Then shortly after, Dan McCormack passes me as well. I try to fight back, but finish in 12th. My last race on Saturday is amateur super sport middleweight.
And they're off. Ooh.
Oh, big wheelie on the inside.
Antonio Rodriguez passes me early. I try to fight back on the outside of the bowl, then make the pass right before the slide and seem to hold him off. But then there's a red flag.
He's looking. Oh! That's one of those areas where you need to be a little bit calm coming through there. And you can see even the leader, Jonathan Mejia, his bike was a little bit, you know.
So we start the race again after a short
race
time,
10.
but my bike is beginning to overheat. We get one lap in before the red flag comes out
Try
again.
to do red flag in this race.
Yep. Back to race 10.
We're gridding up right here with the same players that were fighting
All right.
our last round.
Look at that.
Ryan
After a longer break, we start the race a third time. But this time, I accidentally leave it in second gear. But not a terrible start considering. After one lap, I'm running ninth between the Rodriguez brothers. And that is right where I finish after 4 laps to wrap up Saturday.
Yeah, he was ripping.
He was ripping.
He was really ripping.
My first race Sunday is amateur super sport middleweight. Someone jumps the start, then pulls off track for some reason. Chase sneaks through before the first turn. His brother Antonio looks to pass at the end of the first lap. On the second lap in Crash Corner, Antonio gets past me. By the 5th lap, I catch up to Chase and pass him before the slide. see Antonio make a mistake in crash corner, so I try to take advantage, but he isn't having it. I end up once again finishing between the Rodriguez brothers, this time in 8th. My second race of the day is always Formula 40 middleweight. The grid is much smaller today, so with a decent start, I'm running in 4th place. On the second lap, Josh Lerner catches up to me and makes a pass, pushing me to 5th. Most of this race, I'm just lapping by myself, and I finish in 5th place. My last race was amateur Formula middleweight. This was an exciting one. Decent start with Antonio being aggressive on the outside. Then Chase comes through early as well, but I fight back, getting passed by Brody Komzak in the process. Then Chase passes Rami Farah on the straight right before I pass Dominic Piazza before turning in a crash corner. After 3 laps, I'm running in 8th. Chase was looking to make a pass basically the whole race. Then Chase makes his pass at the end of the 5th lap. I try to fight back, but I chicken out and run wide. get a front row seat for Chase passing his brother on the last lap. But I finished behind them both in 9th place. I was a little disappointed I didn't find my pace from practice in a race, but it was a fun and exciting weekend.